to my basement, and down here I have a display of my rocks and minerals I've been collecting for several decades, and what you're going to see here in front of you are going to be just a small fraction of the total number of pieces I have. There's about 150 pieces out here. I've got about 500 in my collection, and I'll probably be doing a little bit more of this if this goes well. So I hope you enjoy Nature's Gemstones, and we'll see you next. This first lovely piece is a nice looking tree with all kinds of rocks and minerals and crystals. The base is all pyrite, which is fool's gold, which is all surrounding the base. And then you're going to see all these different colors for all these rocks and minerals. And each one is a different named mineral, pretty much all of which I probably have in my collection. So all these names of different stones are on here, and they look really cool. And this is a really nice piece. And that's what I bought for Anne Marie. Nice. All right. A lot of the other pieces I'm going to start with are metallic pieces, but before I get to metallic pieces, I have to get to this. This is one of the strangest pieces in my collection, and it's really a favorite of a lot of kids. And this is called copperlite, not copperlite, copperlite, 65 million years old. And this was literally laid down when the dinosaurs were walking the earth. This is a fossilized piece of dinosaur poop, and it's called copperlite, and I have a piece of it in my collection. It's pretty cool. And no, it does not smell. After 65 million years, there's no material in here that's going to smell. It's just rock material right now. All right. Other cool pieces are metallic minerals, which are very heavily and dense, and these are very pretty. A lot of people are familiar with pyrite, which is fool's gold, and these are two chunks here. They're very, very heavy, and they're very pretty. And along with pyrite, you have other parts of other minerals called chalcopyrite, which has got some of the metallic minerals in there, but it also has a rocky appearance. So this is parts of those. And another one is this. This is also a metallic mineral. There are several different ones on here. The gray you see here is called sphalerite. That's a metal, and this is pretty dense. There's several other different kind of minerals in here, and that's why I purchased this piece, because it shows several different kinds. But I really like the metallic minerals. Very heavy, very dense. Not a rock, but a mineral. Really cool. This is a rock. It's actually a mineral, but it's also an element. This very pretty mineral is called bismuth. And this piece that I obtained was grown in West Germany when I bought this. And that's on the periodic table of elements. Really cool looking mineral. Here's another piece of pyrite, fool's gold. But the difference between this has been polished. And I had a lot of other stones here that have been polished. Some can be polished by nature on the beaches with the water and the waves, and some can be polished in a machine with a tumbler, where these pieces can be put there and be tumbled for days and weeks until all the edges come off and they get nice and shiny and smooth. And this again is very heavy with the metallic. This is another very dense metal, nice shiny one. It's polished hematite, which actually, if you rub it on a certain plate, will give you a reddish color, which is how the word hematite for red blood get in there. Other few kinds here. This is 24 karat pure gold. Very nice mineral. And we have silver. And this solution is an alcohol solution, so that keeps it looking pretty cool. And this is copper, another metallic mineral. And copper, which is right from here, another one of my metals. This is right out of the ground. This is from Michigan. And this is where they make pennies from. Another metallic mineral. This piece has got two different minerals on it, which I always like to buy minerals that have more than one type. This here, of course, everyone knows is fluorite. I mean, not fluorite, pyrite. This is the fluorite, and that is another kind of chemical that's very translucent. And I got another piece of that over here, which is very similar to what that looks like. There it is. Again, slightly different color, but the exact same mineral. A lot of different minerals cannot just be one color. Several minerals can be several different colors. So even it's the same mineral, but you can have different colors. All right, this one's really cool. This is a geode, a metallic geode. As you can see, this one is really nice, very pretty, very shiny, very heavy, very dense. It's put on this nice platform. And a nice, pretty, shiny metal. And the one that's very similar to it, which is this one. This one is a metallic mineral, but is also a rock on the outside, whereas the other one is more of a metal. This is more of a rock on the outside. And then we have that all those smaller minerals on the inside. I did that. And very similar, again, very metal, very heavy, very dense, and very cool looking.